The Los Angeles Lakers faced a challenging night on Wednesday, suffering a 131-114 loss to the Memphis Grizzlies, with a notable absence in their lineup: nine-time All-Star and power forward/center Anthony Davis. Davis, who has been a core part of the Lakers' success, missed the game due to an injury to his left heel. The news comes as a significant blow, not only because of Davis's scoring ability but also his presence on the defensive end, where he's known for his shot blocking and rebounding. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Without Davis and starting forward Rui Hachimura, the Lakers were forced to rely heavily on the leadership of LeBron James. As always, LeBron stepped up. The 20-time All-Star put in an impressive performance, scoring a game-high 39 points on efficient shooting, 15 of 24 from the field, including 6 of 11 from three-point range. He also went 3 for 4 from the foul line. But it wasn't just about the points. LeBron contributed across the board, pulling down 7 rebounds, dishing out 6 assists, and even nabbing a steal. His performance kept the Lakers in the game, yet it ultimately wasn't enough to overcome the well-rounded play of the Grizzlies. In addition to LeBron's effort, a few other Lakers players managed to hit double figures. Austin Reeves, known for his perimeter shooting, added 19 points, showing flashes of his ability to score under pressure. D'Angelo Russell contributed with 12 points in just over 21 minutes of action, giving the team a boost with his quick scoring bursts. Meanwhile, Cam Reddish, recently promoted to the sixth-man role, chipped in 15 points, demonstrating his potential as a key bench contributor. Despite their best efforts, though, the Lakers struggled without Davis's dominant presence in the paint, which left them vulnerable on both ends of the floor. With Davis out, backup center Jackson Hayes stepped into the starting role. Hayes, who brings energy and size to the Lakers' frontcourt, scored 8 points on 3 of 6 shooting and went a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also secured 10 rebounds, helping the Lakers compete on the glass. However, Hayes, while effective, lacks the defensive skills and offensive versatility that Davis brings to the table, leaving a noticeable gap in the Lakers' lineup. Recently, ESPN's Shams Charania provided further insights into Davis's injury, revealing that Davis is not just dealing with a typical heel issue but, more specifically, plantar fasciitis. This injury, often referred to as heel pain syndrome, can be particularly tricky for athletes, especially someone like Davis who relies on agility and explosiveness. Plantar fasciitis can linger for weeks or even months, depending on its severity, and it requires careful management to avoid exacerbating the pain. Charania's update on SportsCenter added more clarity on the nature and timeline of Davis's injury. The Lakers are hopeful that Anthony Davis will play Friday night against the 76ers, Charania explained. This is a nagging foot injury that he's been dealing with since the end of last season, and he even played through it in the Olympics. There's no structural damage, but it's something he'll have to manage in terms of pain tolerance. They're optimistic that 24 to 48 hours of rest will allow him to suit up tomorrow night. The fact that Davis played through the injury during the Olympics speaks to his commitment, but it also highlights the strain that his body has endured over the past year. The Lakers' medical team is reportedly monitoring his condition closely, hoping that rest and physical therapy will keep the issue from worsening. Davis, now 31 years old, is currently leading the NBA in scoring, making his absence a significant blow to the Lakers' offense. Beyond his scoring, Davis was also named to the 2024 All-Defensive Team and is a crucial part of the Lakers' defensive strategy, particularly around the basket. His skill in contesting shots and controlling the boards makes him indispensable to the team, and without him, they're left vulnerable in the paint. This season, Davis is averaging a career-high 32.6 points per game on 57.1% shooting from the field, showing his remarkable efficiency and consistency as a scorer. He's also hitting 78.6% of his free throws, a solid rate for a big man. In addition to his scoring, Davis is averaging 11.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1.7 blocks per game, making him one of the league's most well-rounded players. His contributions go beyond the box score, as his ability to alter shots and control the paint defensively has been crucial for the Lakers' success this season. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick expressed optimism about Davis's return, sharing in a press conference that the team hopes Davis can play on Friday. Redick pointed out how much the Lakers missed Davis against the Grizzlies, particularly on defense, where the team struggled to contain Memphis scorers without his presence in the paint. Even without him, the Lakers struggle, Charania commented. Davis has been dominant on both ends, and they're eager to have him back in the lineup this weekend. If Davis can return on Friday, he'll face a familiar opponent, former Lakers teammate Andre Drummond, who currently plays for the Philadelphia 76ers. Drummond, known for his rebounding and physicality in the paint, will provide a challenging matchup for Davis if he plays. Meanwhile, Philadelphia's all-star center Joel Embiid, currently serving a 3-game suspension, will be unavailable until next week, which could give the Lakers a slight advantage in the paint. The Sixers, however, are a deep team with multiple scorers, and Davis's presence would be critical in helping the Lakers contend against a tough Eastern Conference opponent. For Lakers fans, Davis's return couldn't come soon enough. The team is hopeful that with a few days of rest, Davis will be able to manage the pain and get back on the court, where his leadership and skill set are essential. As the season progresses, the Lakers will likely need to balance Davis's minutes carefully, keeping an eye on his health to ensure he's available for the long haul. Injuries have been a recurring theme in Davis's career, and while his talent is undeniable, his ability to stay on the court has often been a concern. As the Lakers push for a strong season, they'll need Davis to remain healthy if they hope to contend in a competitive Western Conference. The management of his plantar fasciitis will be crucial as the Lakers continue their season, aiming to build chemistry and maintain a strong position in the standings. The Los Angeles Lakers appear to be finalizing plans for when their rookie guard Bronny James will officially join their G League affiliate, the South Bay Lakers. This decision comes as the team seeks to maximize Bronny's growth through additional game time, strategic development, and more targeted coaching attention than he might currently receive on the main roster. For many young players, this back and forth between the NBA and the G League has been a critical part of their transition into impactful contributors in the NBA, and it seems that the Lakers are hoping this will be the case for Bronny as well. Shams Charania of ESPN reports that the 6'2" guard is expected to be available for the Lakers' next NBA game, scheduled for Friday against the Philadelphia 76ers, who are currently navigating a challenging season with a 1-6 record. Immediately following this game, Bronny will suit up for South Bay as they face off against the Salt Lake City Stars, the G League affiliate of the Utah Jazz. This plan suggests that the Lakers are committed to giving Bronny a mix of experience with both the NBA squad and the G League team, balancing his exposure to both levels of competition. By taking advantage of this dual-role strategy, the Lakers are ensuring that Bronny will receive valuable minutes on the court while also allowing him to continue learning the system and culture of the Lakers franchise. Charania further notes that, according to sources close to the organization, the Lakers have decided to restrict Bronny's G League participation primarily to home games at the South Bay Lakers facility in El Segundo. In essence, Bronny will alternate between the Los Angeles Lakers and their G League affiliate as needed, similar to a two-way player arrangement. However, unlike a typical two-way player, Bronny will occupy a standard roster spot on the Lakers' main roster and will be receiving a full NBA salary, reflecting the organization's investment and long-term expectations for his development within the franchise. Bronny James, the 20-year-old eldest son of NBA superstar LeBron James, entered the league with considerable public interest and pressure. Selected 55th overall in the 2024 NBA Draft, he joined the Lakers following a season with the USC Trojans. Though his tenure at USC was marked by limited playtime and modest stats, the Lakers evidently saw enough potential to give him a chance to grow within their developmental system. During his time with the Trojans, Bronny played a supporting role as a reserve, a decision by USC's coaching staff that had much to do with team dynamics and his gradual adjustment to higher levels of competition. The team's season ended with a 15-18 record, leaving Bronny without standout statistics but giving him crucial experience. This experience may have been instrumental in preparing him for the demands of NBA-level competition, though it also served as a reminder of the challenges he would need to overcome to carve out a successful career in professional basketball. Interestingly, one of Bronny's former USC teammates, small forward Boogie Ellis, also made waves last season but ultimately went undrafted. Ellis, who at 6'3" shares a similar height with Bronny, had been a two-time All-Pac-12 honoree and was named 6th Man of the Year during his time in the AAC at Memphis. Despite these accolades, Ellis did not secure an NBA draft spot and instead joined the G League Stockton Kings, the affiliate team for the Sacramento Kings. This journey highlights the competitive nature of the NBA and the significance of using every opportunity to prove one's potential, particularly within the G League. So far, Bronny has made 4 appearances for the Lakers in the NBA, though his role has been limited to brief stints, mainly during the final minutes of games. In these limited minutes, Bronny has averaged 1.0 points with shooting splits of .167/.000/1.000. Additionally, he has contributed 0.5 assists and 0.3 rebounds per game. These numbers underscore the difficulty of adjusting to NBA competition, especially when dealing with limited playtime and the high expectations associated with his family legacy. But the Lakers seem committed to Bronny's progress and are likely betting on the additional reps he'll get in the G League to help him develop a more well-rounded skill set. As Bronny works to find his footing in professional basketball, his father, LeBron James, continues to demonstrate why he's considered one of the all-time greats. The elder James, now in his 22nd season, a record-breaking achievement in itself, has maintained his elite level of play. The 39-year-old, a four-time NBA champion and four-time league MVP, is currently averaging 24.0 points per game on highly efficient shooting splits of .511/.468/.780. Beyond scoring, he's adding 7.5 assists, 6.9 rebounds, and 0.6 steals per game, showcasing his multifaceted skill set and ability to lead by example. His performance, even at this stage of his career, not only serves as an inspiration to Bronny but also brings invaluable stability and leadership to a Lakers team that has faced its share of challenges this season. Currently, the Lakers sit at a 4-4 record. Defensive struggles and depth issues on the bench have hampered their ability to close out games and maintain consistency. Despite these challenges, the Lakers have assets they could leverage in potential trades, including multiple future first-round picks and an expiring $18.3 million contract for starting guard D'Angelo Russell. These assets could attract interest from other teams, providing the Lakers with a chance to strengthen their roster as they aim to make a deep playoff run. Although Bronny James may not play a major role in the Lakers' present rotation, his future with the team holds promise. The organization hopes that by spending time with the South Bay Lakers, Bronny will gain the experience and development he needs to eventually contribute at a high level. His progression could mirror the path of other young players who began in the G League and later made significant impacts in the NBA. The Lakers' decision to provide Bronny with this opportunity reflects their belief in his potential and their commitment to nurturing young talent. If Bronny can capitalize on this opportunity, he may well become an important piece of the Lakers' lineup in the coming seasons. For now, both Bronny and the Lakers are focused on growth, resilience, and steady improvement, qualities that could eventually help him carve out his own legacy in the shadow of his father's remarkable career. Drafted by the Toronto Raptors in the second round of the 2022 NBA Draft, Koloko showed promise during his rookie season. Unfortunately, his career was abruptly halted due to a significant health setback. Diagnosed with blood clots in 2023, Koloko's medical condition forced him to step away from basketball entirely, leaving the young center with an uncertain future in the sport he loved. For the Raptors, who were dealing with their own roster needs, it was a difficult situation, and they ultimately decided to release Koloko. For Koloko, the period following his diagnosis was filled with questions about his health, his career, and his place in the game. Would he ever be able to play again at the highest level? It was a question that lingered not only for him but for his family, friends, and teammates, all of whom had seen his talent and dedication firsthand. However, the NBA is a league known for its stories of resilience, and Koloko was determined to write his own. Over the past year, he underwent a rigorous process of treatment, recovery, and rehabilitation, each step bringing him closer to the possibility of stepping onto an NBA court once again. When the Los Angeles Lakers saw an opportunity to bring Koloko back, they didn't hesitate, believing in his potential and resilience. In October, they signed him to a two-way contract, recognizing that his size, skill, and work ethic could make a real impact on their roster. But before he could officially make his return, Koloko needed to be fully cleared for NBA action, a milestone he had been working toward with patience and determination. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, the moment arrived. On Wednesday night against the Grizzlies, Koloko was able to play his first NBA minutes since April 2023, a year and a half away from the league that had drafted him. His excitement was palpable. "Yesterday was surreal," Koloko shared, reflecting on his sudden call-up. "I was just going about my routine, getting ready for practice with South Bay Lakers G League affiliate, when Rob Pelinka, Lakers GM, called. He told me they might need me on the main roster, and honestly, I couldn't believe it at first. He sent me the flight details, and I was all in. It was like a dream coming true after everything I've been through. I knew I had to give it my all." His return wasn't about individual glory or even proving himself immediately. For Koloko, just being able to step on the court again was a personal victory after a long battle with health and self-doubt. "Tonight wasn't about the result for me, it was about gratitude," he said. "Sure, we didn't get the win, but I was able to play the game I love. That means everything to me. I just wanted to contribute however I could and make my minutes count." Coloco's perspective has understandably changed through his experience. When I was out there, my main focus was simply executing the game plan and staying in the moment. A year and a half feels like an eternity when you're unsure if you'll ever play again. I didn't take a single second for granted. His return wasn't just meaningful to him but also deeply emotional for his family. His mother and sister, who had been by his side during the countless hospital visits, the rehab sessions, and the difficult conversations, were equally moved by his return. It was a big moment for my family, too, Coloco shared. They've been through all the highs and lows with me. They were worried, just like I was, wondering if I'd ever play again. Seeing me out there was emotional for them, and that means a lot to me. I know my mom and sister were overwhelmed, and so was I, though I tried to keep my emotions in check. I'm just so thankful. With Coloco back in the rotation, the Lakers are eager to involve him more, especially considering the challenges they've faced with depth in the center position. Injuries have impacted the team's front court, making Coloco's presence even more valuable. Christian Wood has been recovering, and star center Anthony Davis was unavailable for Wednesday's game, emphasizing the team's need for additional support in the paint. Coloco's journey underscores the Lakers' approach to player development and support. Despite being waived by the Raptors in early January, the Lakers saw something in Coloco, an inner strength, potential, and readiness to overcome obstacles. They signed him to a two-way contract before the season began, betting on his ability to recover and make an impact once he was ready. Now, that bet is starting to pay off as Coloco steps into a new chapter in his NBA career. For Coloco, the opportunity with the Lakers is a fresh start. After Lakers practice leading up to the Grizzlies game, he expressed his gratitude for all the support he received during his journey back to the game. Getting cleared to play was a big deal for me. It was a long road, and I can't thank everyone enough for sticking by me. The organization, my family, the fans. Everyone played a part in helping me reach this milestone. Looking ahead, Coloco is ready to embrace his role with the Lakers, whether he's on the court for the main roster or continuing his development with South Bay. He knows that every moment counts, and he's determined to give his best effort for the team. For the Lakers, Coloco's return adds a layer of resilience and determination to their roster. In a season where they face several on-court challenges, his journey back to health and his commitment to the team provide an inspiring example. While he may be starting with limited minutes, Coloco's impact on the Lakers goes beyond stats. His return represents hope, perseverance, and the idea that challenges can be overcome with the right mindset and support. As Coloco continues to work on his game, his presence will be felt by teammates and fans alike. The Lakers are optimistic about his potential to contribute meaningfully to their front-court rotation as he gradually finds his rhythm. Whether he's defending the rim, securing rebounds, or adding energy to the paint, Coloco is back where he belongs, on the court, in the game he loves, and ready to make an impact. For now, he's not only celebrating his return but also embracing the opportunity to build a new legacy with the Los Angeles Lakers.